In my last video about Velux windows, I was dealing with a leak that was coming through from the actual frame, and I showed you a technique to stop those leaks using some sealant. Now I have actually had another leak, but it was a different type of leak this time. What I was seeing was somehow the water was getting in and running down the inside of the roof and collecting near one of the wooden beams that we've got. And you can see the watermark here. And that whole area was getting so wet that it was actually starting to drip into the kitchen in bad weather. So the key here really is to have a good look at the window that you've got, see which side it's starting to leak on. And if it's not the frame that's the problem, like we saw in the previous video, and it's something like this, then I would recommend getting some insulation tape, like the black stuff that I've been using here, and patch up the area that you think it might be coming through. So there's some creases in the metal. They've really matched up to the area where the water could be getting in and running down the inside of the roof. So by patching that up using the insulation tape, I was able to see the next time it rained that had actually fixed the problem. So we're looking for a more permanent solution now. So we'll take the same silicone sealant that I used in the last job and apply it to this area instead. You'll need to make sure that that area is nice and clean. So brush away any kind of sand and grime, get it as clean as you can, and then we're ready to apply the sealant. So just like it was on the frame, you can use your finger with a bit of water to kind of push it into the gaps and create quite a nice finish on there. Wipe any sealant that you've got on your finger off onto some kitchen towel. And since doing this, we've had no leaks come through into the kitchen, so I'm really pleased with that. Like I said earlier, the key here is to try patching different areas of the Velux window just to narrow down exactly where the problem is before you start applying sealant everywhere. There are also these channels running up and down the sides of the Velux windows. I would make sure that those are clear of any debris, because if it causes a blockage, it can actually cause rainwater to spill over the sides, and then that could cause you problems with it leaking into the roof. Please look at my other video for another technique which is used when the frame is actually the thing that's leaking. The water will actually come through in a different place for that, and you'll see it around the rubber seal as well. And if you're interested in seeing a couple of other videos that I've done on Velux windows, I've got one that shows you the solar powered blind that you can fit really easily, and they're not that expensive. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.